Hey, hi dear viewers. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. That's gotten to the stage where I'll be dropping some bars and some secrets about travels and immigrations. And if you haven't subscribed, well, you're on your own. That's what I can say. Lord be with you and with your spirit. Well, today we're looking at the difference between green card and a permit. The difference between the green card and the permit. Most people think they are the same, and they don't understand that these things are actually very, very different, and mixing these things up could have dire effects in the future. So today we want to discuss the difference between the green card and the permit, and I'm going to explain it in such a way that it would be easy for you to understand. You see, most people believe, or most Nigerians believe, things that have to do with travels and so on are complicated. They're actually very, very easy. Chicken are very easy set of rules and terms and terminologies and regulations just guiding it. The few loopholes that you could use, which I'll be talking about in due time. But today, let's talk about the difference between green card and the permit. Now, most people believe once they've jackpot, like once they've left their home country, there's no going back. Except they do something crazy. Yes, if you do something crazy, they'll deport you, of course. But there's actually still going back apart from doing something crazy. Yeah, you've left, but you can still come back. You can still be sent back. And that is where the difference between green card and permit comes in. Most times when we immigrate, it's not just on permanent citizenship. Like, you don't just immigrate and expect them to give you permanent visa. It's actually on a temporary basis. With the permit, that's what permit is all about. It's more like a temporary stay to achieve whatever goals or tasks we've set ahead of ourselves to achieve. While as the reason why we travel, it can be education, it can be work, vacation, and so on. The same applies to visa sponsorship. This same thing applies to visa sponsorship opportunities. When you only be given a visa and permit to be in the country for the duration of time it will take to get your goals achieved. This is what is called a permit. Permit is given to you. It's like given to you, said to be for the duration of time you're meant to use to achieve the goals and the tasks you've set ahead of yourself as a reason for traveling. For instance, a work visa. Let's say you're working for someone for the next 5 to 6 months. Your visa, or rather, you're given a visa alongside a permit, the residence permit, which should allow you to stay in that country for a period of 5 to 6 months. It can also be called a seasonal work visa. I'll explain that in another video. Seasonal work visa. Take note of that keyword. And whatever is there. Now, however, a green card is a permanent residency issued after proof without reasonable doubt that a person will be a nice addition to the list of country citizens. That's one definition. Because that's what a permanent residency is. You'll be able to prove without doubt that, okay, I'm going to be a nice addition to your economy. I need a green card, and yeah, give it to you. Of course, it varies with different countries. One thing that's generalized as a way to reach this goal is the fact that you have to have been in that country for a long amount of time. Sometimes 6 years, 7 years, 5 years, 4 years. I think 4 years is the shortest I've seen. Green card is also known. The other thing for green card is a lawful permanent residency. And for instance, in the US, it's renewed every 10 years. Green cards are renewed every 10 years in the US. Now, the relationship between a green card and a permanent residency, a green card / permanent residency, and a visa, and the temporary residency or the permit / permit, will be explained to you in the next video. I'm not explaining to you now. I don't like bombarding things. The goal is to make sure you understand the difference between a green card, a permanent temporary residency, or a permit. Green card is a permanent residency renewed sometimes every 10 years. For instance, in the US, it allows you to stay in the country. It means you now become a citizen of that country. A permit is a temporary residency only issued for the duration of the time to take you to achieve your goals of traveling to that country. That is that.